Ay, ay, ay. Diyos gusto. Hello. Ay. Hello, 22 viewers. Guys, don't forget to like. Hello, 11. Viewers, hello. Say hi to me. Hello, 12. No hi. Guys, talk to me. Oh, thank you for the 4. Thank you. Thank you for the likes. Hello, 7. Let's put night routine. Hi, Popcat. Please subscribe mine. Popcat, talk to me, Popcat. Where are you from, Popcat? Popcat? Are you still there? Hello for seven viewers. Hello, 7 viewers. Hello. Hello. Hello, 5 viewers. Hello, 5 viewers. Hello for viewers. Hello, 3 viewers.
Look at this place. Unless,
Yeah, maybe once a week maximum. Secret football fan?
they start following the Magpies now. All right, Joe, what do you think?
I'm gonna go with Liverpool.
Liverpool. Okay. Becky.
I am going to go with
A pitiful what? £1.9 million.
Is that it?
I know, it's awful, isn't it? Terrible. Right through to Manchester City, and they pay 6.3 million, and every penny is worth it. So, 1-1. On board, it all comes down to this final question board. The native land of which of these 6 animals is closest to the UK? The Barbary macaque, Komodo dragon, Galapagos tortoise, lemur, kiwi, kangaroo. Joe, you get to pick first.
I think I'm gonna go. with Lima.
Lima. Becky.
I've never heard of a kiwi apart from the fruit. I will go the Barbary macaque.
Barbary macaque, come on down. And a punch to the sky. You might be... celebrating. We were hoping for a roly-poly. 2 boards to 1 for you, Becky. Well done. Let's see how it... the answers stack up. The Barbary macaque from Gibraltar was worth £1,000 if you'd gone for it. Lima is Madagascar. The Galapagos tortoise is, of course, the Galapagos Islands. Komodo dragon is Indonesia. Kangaroo, you might know that one, Australia. And the kiwi is the national bird of New Zealand. So, Joe, we've got to say goodbye.
Thank you for having me.
It's been lovely to have you. Joe, everybody. Becky, do you feel like you got through on the skin of your teeth there? Who would have known?
Sport and geography.
Well, it doesn't matter. You're through. £900 in her bank, but who will Becky face in the next round? It's time for Tony versus Chris. Okay, chaps, the Battle of the North here, isn't it? This is where you two will go head to head to see who will play Becky in the next round. Same as before, first of 2 boards will go through, and here is your first question board. Which of these 6 events takes place first in Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet? Mercutio mortally wounded. Romeo and Juliet marry. Romeo kills Tybalt. Romeo is banished. The balcony scene. Juliet fakes her death. Tony, did you do Romeo and Juliet at school?
We did, yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
I think we did.
Was you in that day?
Maybe, maybe not. That's the sort of person I was. So, I'm probably going to go for Romeo and Juliet marry.
Romeo and Juliet marry, please. Okay. Chris, how's your Romeo and Juliet knowledge?
Not very good, so...
No.
Okay, something did come up in a quiz I did a few weeks ago, and that's the only thing that can really help me, and that is Juliet fakes her death.
Juliet fakes her death. So, if either of you feel like they're the unbeatable answer, you can press your buzzer. It's worth £1,000 and the first board. Time to decide. Starts now. Right. What we do now is we battle it out, 1 answer at a time. First 2 battles wins the board, £100 for every answer that you get right. So we're going Romeo and Juliet marry versus Juliet fakes her death. But which one happened in the story first? Oh, Romeo and Juliet marry happened before that. Well done, Tony. £100 for you and the first battle. Chris, you get first choice now.
Okay, I'm going to go for Mercutio, mortally wounded.
All right, let's bring that one down. Okay, Tony, can you find me an answer that beats his?
Romeo kills Tybalt.
Romeo kills Tybalt. All right. If you're right, Tony, you've won this first board. Let's find out. We're looking for which one of these 2 events happened earliest in the story of Romeo and Juliet. Very good. So, 1 all in battles, which means it all comes down to this. And Tony, you've got to dig in now.
Look at those 2, you'd expect them to have been banished second, so I'm going to go for the balcony
The
scene.
balcony scene, which means, Chris, you end up with Romeo is banished. Which one would you have gone with?
with the same logic, I probably would do it. That's a smart thing.
Okay, well, whoever is right wins this next board. Let's find out. It is the balcony scene. Congratulations, well done. 2-1, Tony. Our Shakespeare expert takes the first board. One board to you. Let's have a little look how the answers stack up. So the unbeatable answer is the balcony scene. Romeo and Juliet marry comes second. Mercutio, mortally wounded, is third. Romeo kills Tybalt, fourth. Leads to Romeo being banished, fifth. And Juliet faking her death in final position. So, Chris, you need this next question to stay in the game. Let's have a look. Of these 6 cricketing nations, which won the Men's World Cup first? Pakistan, England, West Indies, India, Sri Lanka, Australia. This is the one-day World Cup, first held in 1975, and not the more recent T20.
Okay, so I'm going to go for India.
Let's take India. Tony.
Time between a couple of
Okay.
I'm going with Sri Lanka, I think, on this one.
Sri Lanka. Okay. So at this point, we're looking for the unbeatable answer. If either of you feel that you've got it, press that buzzer. Worth £1,000 and the board. That board will send you through, Tony. It draw you level, Chris. Deciding time starts now. Wow, Tony!
Why not?
Well, if you're right, you've done an amazing job. So let's go through this one at a time. We want Sri Lanka to be our unbeatable answer. We're going to start with England. Which one won the Men's World Cup first? So far, so good. England wasn't until 2019. Next, it's Pakistan. But who won the World Cup first?
Oh,
You just handed the board and £100 to Chris.
Thank you.
no problem.
That is one board all. Let's have a little look how the answers all stack up. And there it is. And the other one you were thinking
It was West Indies.
was the West Indies. Look at that. 1975 for the West Indies, 83 for India, 87 for Australia, 92 for Pakistan, 95 for Sri Lanka, and 2019 for England. And it all comes down to this final board. Let's have a little look. Which of these famous thoroughfares is the shortest? Oxford Street, London. Sunset Boulevard, Los Angeles. Broadway, Manhattan. Las Ramblas, Barcelona. Promenade des Anglais, Nice. And the Royal Mile, Edinburgh. So, Tony, you get to pick first.
I'm going to go with, just purely because it says mile in it, the Royal Mile, Edinburgh.
The Royal Mile, Edinburgh. All right, Chris.
A promenade sounds quite short, so I'll go for Promenade d'Anglais in Nice.
Okay, let's go with that. If either of you feel that you've got the unbeatable answer, it's worth £1,000. And if you're right, we'll send you through to the next round. If you're wrong, though, you hand that board to your rival. Deciding time starts now. Oh, okay. Let's battle this out. One answer at a time. First of 2 battles wins the board and goes through. £100 for every answer you get right. Royal Mile, Edinburgh versus the Promenade des Anglais in Nice. But which is the shortest? Good, Royal Mile. That's 1 battle to 0 for you, Tony. Chris,
I'm hanging on.
you are hanging on and you need this to stay in the game.
Don't I?
You do, mate.
Okay, it's between 2.
Okay. Which one are you going for?
Las Ramblas.
Las Ramblas? In Barcelona. Okay. What do you reckon, Tony?
I mean, Oxford Street's pretty long. I would expect Sunset Boulevard to be long as well, so I'm going to go with Broadway, Manhattan.
Broadway, Manhattan. If Broadway, Manhattan takes it, Tony's through to the next round. If it's Las Ramblas in Barcelona, Chris draws level in battles. Let's find out. Oh, wow, what a game. 1 battle all, and it goes down to the final 2. Tony, you get to choose, and you reckon both of them are long.
Everything the Americans do seems to be bigger, so I'm going to say Oxford Street.
All right, so you're thinking Oxford Street is shorter, which means, Chris,
Yeah.
you have Sunset
Yeah,
Boulevard.
I've got a feeling Sunset Boulevard is really, really long.
Okay. Well, it's all down to this. Oxford Street, London, Sunset Boulevard, LA. But which one is sending Tony or Chris through to the next round? Very good. Well done, Tony.
Well,
2 on back. Semaphore, telegraph, Fortran, Braille, Esperanto. Becky, you got the most. Molly, you get to pick first.
I know.
Okay. Becky, you get another chance for £600.
I've never heard of it, but I'm going to go with Esperanto.
Esperanto. It's worth £600. It's worth the first board. If Esperanto is the most recent on our board, let's find out if Esperanto is unbeatable. It's not. The third answer on the board.
Okay.
Tony, for £400 and the first board.
I think I'm going to go for Makaton, please.
Makaton. Fortran is a computer language from the 1950s. Esperanto is a famous inventive language.
I will go with the Saturdays.
The Saturdays.
Internet.
All right. It's worth £800. Consumes the least tea per capita. Mexico. Mexico is unbeatable. Ah, congrats. Congratulations, Becky. Well done. Let's see if we can win this thing. Right, in the final, you get your answers first. Here are your 6 answers. Question, and we'll go with who was born most recently. Becky, best of luck. Let's play the final. 150. Who is older than Matt Hancock?
Prissy Patel.
There you go. Easy as that. £1,150. You can leave and go home with that if you like, Becky. Or could you find me 2 others on the board? If you can find 2 more, you will leave with £2,300.
I've got a bit of a yes, but no. Not confident
Oh,
enough.
fair enough. If you were going to guess, who would you go for?
I would have gone with Angela Rayner.
Okay, let's find out where Matt Hancock falls in the ages of our politicians. Here we go.
Ooh.
Wow. So if you'd have gone for Angela Rayner, you'd have actually lost everything.
That was a good choice.
The answer you went for was actually the second best answer on the board. Angela Rayner was our unbeatable answer, 1980.
An unforgettable cultural event 4 decades on, taking you right back. Press break now for Live Aid at 14, the concert. And the world's greatest classical music festival returns to the Royal Albert Hall. First night of the Proms here tonight at 6:45.
Three, two, one, get it. Oh yeah, we're talking.
Your pit stop for everything Top Gear. Press red for all episodes on BBC iPlayer. Visit new worlds with family adventures on BBC iPlayer.
For over 2,500 years, the East has led the West here in Istanbul, the strategic mid-ground fought over by some of the world's mightiest empires.
Romans, Christian Crusaders, and Muslim Turks all battled to control this place. It was once the biggest city on earth.
Okay.
But many of its ancient treasures are invisible, buried deep beneath the surface of the city.
I imagine rats.
Be careful.
Whoa!
I'll be working with our 3D scanning team to explore palaces, fortresses, and aqueducts. We'll uncover the forgotten Roman chariot track,
This was the track right here. Yes.
reveal the genius of the city's ancient engineers,
Incredible.
and explore a masterpiece of Islamic innovation. And I'll be using virtual reality to see the city in a totally new way.
Whoa, 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 whoa. This is Istanbul, as even the locals may never have seen it before.
Welcome to Invisible Istanbul. Istanbul. The bridge between two continents. And I'm arriving on the mighty waterway that put this city on the map.
I'm on the Bosphorus, one of the busiest shipping lanes in the world. Behind me to the north is the Black Sea. In front of me is the Mediterranean. On my left is Asia. On my right, Europe. People coming and going from every point of the compass converge here. And straddling this waterway is the city of Istanbul.
Istanbul's strategic position made it irresistible to the great powers of the ancient world. 2,500 years ago, it was the Greek town of Byzantium. The Romans transformed it into the city of Constantinople. Then in 1453, it became the Islamic city of Istanbul.
As Napoleon put it, if the world were a single state, then this city would be its capital.
Istanbul's tempestuous history has created one of the most vibrant cities on the planet. There's evidence of that turmoil all over. The city. Even the city's most famous places have their battle scars. The Hagia Sophia, or Church of the Holy Wisdom of Christ, was built by the Romans. For hundreds of years, it was the biggest cathedral in the world. modern buildings often only last for decades, I'm going to find out how the Hagia Sophia is still standing after 1,500 years.
The height of this dome, the sense. The air and space is just extraordinary. When it was built, the 6th century AD, this was the tallest dome in the world, 55 meters above my head. And the people of the time talked about the way that it seemed to reach for the very sky itself. This building dominated the landscape of 6th century Constantinople and left its people in awe. How are you doing? Good to see you. Hi, Tom. Nice to see you. Great to see the scanner is already in action.
Yep, we've been going all morning.
So are we going to be able to get an answer to the question that always strikes me here is, how is this building still standing?
Yeah, I mean, that's the plan. So the scanner is firing away over 1 million points a second. We're going to create a model of this entire space that has over 1 billion points in it.
Wow, so we're going to be able to visualize this whole thing, this enormous, enormous structure, and get maybe unravel the mysteries.
That's the plan.
Well, we've been talking big. If I can steal you away from Tom for a second, if he's in charge.
Gonna...
I've got something small to show you, which is my favourite thing in this entire place.
Okay, so let's go.
After 1,500 years, the history of Justinian's cathedral has become entangled with legend.
Justinian spared no expense in this building. He had stuff brought in from Africa, from Asia, across the Mediterranean. And these are his doors. These are the emperor's doors. The story goes that they're actually made from bits of Noah's Ark.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, what he wanted to be was the new Solomon,
Yeah.
builder of the first temple of Jerusalem. And supposedly, the story goes that when he walked into this place, when it was finished, he said, you know, I have outdone thee, Solomon. But this is what I can show you. This is the important bit.
This help.
This hole, right?
Okay.
And the story goes, these are the emperor's doors. This is where the guards stood.
Okay.
And these holes in the ground are
Years of footsteps.
years and years, hours and hours of the guys standing here playing guard. So if you want to be kind of in the shoes of the people from the past, right, you can't get much better than a place like this.
It kind of reminds me of the pacing around the scanner that we do. Around and around.
On that note, I probably should let you get back to the race.
Yeah.
I'm going to head off this way.
Let's see. Good luck.
In the 15th century, the Hagia Sophia was converted into a mosque. And later, these minarets were added.
It was a church for just over 900 years. It was a mosque for just under 500. And now it's been a museum for just over 80.
Its strategic position between Europe and Asia has placed it at the centre of a religious and political tug of war that continues to this day. The Hagia Sophia embodies the city's turbulent history.
Istanbul will always be pulled between East and West. It will always have to make a choice as a result of geopolitics and internal change.
To get evidence of how history has changed the city, Matt and his team are going to create a 3D map of the heart of Istanbul.
We're going to employ a process called photogrammetry. Taking thousands and thousands of individual photographs. We pump all of those images in, and these are very clever algorithms. And we're able to compute a really, really accurate 3D model of Istanbul.
The model will show us the city built, destroyed and transformed over the last 2 millennia. And by scanning the Hagia Sophia inside and out, we'll discover how it too has survived against the odds. And the first scans coming in now.
Matt, how you doing?
Yeah, Michael, good to see
Can't
you.
wait to see Istanbul in all her glory. There she is.
There we go. So this is our photogrammetry model.
Wow. Unbelievable.
And at the very centre of all of that as well, Hagia Sophia. And there it is. And the really interesting stuff comes when we get ourselves in there.
We just went inside the building. Now that's something. I mean, you can't do that in real life. You can't fly through a wall whenever you fancy it.
It's just incredible.
But what do you think the scans have been able to reveal that we couldn't possibly have known over that?
Well, I mean, even inside the scans, your eye is always drawn up to the dome there. And if we start to navigate our way up there, actually, immediately we start to see some slightly strange inconsistencies. So the dome is not circular anymore. You get these lumps and bumps in it. I mean, what that is, we're seeing the effects of earthquakes over the years.
But I mean, it looks as clear as day on that scan. There's a big bump area at the top and at the bottom, but that wasn't visible to us at all when we were there in reality.
No, I think it's not filling in any of the gaps that you do with your eye. And actually, this gets more revealing when we start to take ourselves outside. Just skin the building, yeah. So, what we're left with here is just the inner skin of the dome. And check out some of these lumps and bumps. Yeah, and they're not just flaws as well. I mean, there's an amazing amount of ingenuity and solution that's on display here as well. So, you're faced with these incredible situations, earthquakes, trying to pull this building apart. So 26 years after it was first constructed, the dome collapsed. One of the first techniques that was used when they rebuilt this dome was this series of ribs that you can see here, taking the weight down to this circular beam. And then these crucial triangular structural pieces, these are called pendentives. These yeah, and if I actually just pull us back outside the building here, I can actually slice this building up. So we have our dome here, we also have these two big half domes on the side here. And what that does is it expands that space out. So when you walk inside, you really feel this enormous volume. But even these clever structural systems weren't quite enough. So over the years, a series of buttresses have been added to every side.
And they're holding it all together, right?
Yeah, they're stopping things from splaying out.
Our scans can also give us a better idea of what the building looked like. The power was built right next to the cathedral.
T, yes, Lawrence and Chanel. Tearjerker. Tearjerker. Let's have a look. Yes, it is. Well done. Really well done. Lawrence and Chanel, brilliant stuff. You will be in the lingo battle playing against Vicky and Nikki, Laura and Rob. It does mean, I'm afraid, on this occasion, you didn't know your lingo. It leaves me with just one word left to say, and that is goodbye. Thank you very much. Our remaining teams will now go head to head in a lingo battle. Only one of them can make it to the final with a chance to win thousands of pounds. Who will win the war of words? Find out in a moment, here on Lingo.
Adjustable beds from Willowbrook. Sponsors everyday favourites. Guys, with Royal Mail, sending a parcel doesn't need to be a mission. Save money by buying your postage online. You can send or return from a postbox, from a parcel locker, or from a local shop. With over 130,000 parcel points, sending has never been easier. Royal Mail, send it your way. strawberry ice cream, guaranteed not to last. More beaches, more pools, more activities. Enjoy so much more for so much less at Avon.
Get that Euro Millions feeling with this Friday's £96 million jackpot. Plus, 10 UK winners are guaranteed to be millionaires. Euro Millions from the National Lottery.
Introducing BYD Dolphin Surf.
And here's the dining room. It's a lovely garden, plenty of room for a trampoline. It's beautiful.
Our relationship with money is formed from a young age.
Well, we've seen a house we really like.
That's why we're here to help you take control and find a mortgage that suits you, whether you're buying, moving, or looking for a better rate. Barclays. Make money work for you.
Are you trying to lose weight but not seeing results? It's time to join J-Plan. You'll receive a box of calorie-controlled meals for 28 days, and there's even nutritional support. There's 28 breakfasts, 28 lunches, 28 snacks, there's even chocolate, and 28 delicious dinners. Like lasagna. J-Plan has changed my life. I lost 3 stone in just 6 months. Plus, it's less than my weekly shop. Yes, less than my weekly shop. So if you want to lose weight and feel great, go straight to jplan.com or call us today on 0800 612 9068.
Having lost 2 stone and 5 inches off my waist, I am feeling fantastic. My clothes fit better and I've got so much more energy.
I've always had to watch my weight, but then I found J-Plan. I love the way I look and feel. J-Plan's changed my life. J-Plan ticks every box. I get all the support I need, I get to enjoy my favourite meals, and I still get to lose weight. Plus, it's less than my weekly shop. Yes, less than my weekly shop. So if you want to lose weight, go straight to jplan.com or call us right now on 0800 612 9068 at jplan.com.
Be the one thing that can change everything. Be bold.
Be authentic.
Be the unexpected. The laughter. In a world where you can be anything. Be love. Be love. Be love. Be love. Pandora.
Adjustable beds from Willowbrook. Sponsors everyday favourites.
Welcome back to Ringo, the show where all the words are loaded with big money. Well, amazing last round. Vicky and Nikki, just superb. £2,540. But hey, don't discount these guys. Lawrence and Chanel. Good at these puzzle words, I think. A little bit. Yeah. No pressure. No pressure. Okay, look, there's still plenty of time to go in this game. This is the lingo battle. In this round, one member of your team will play 4-letter lingos, the other will play 5-letter lingos. Now, if you fail to solve the lingo, control will pass over to your opponent, who gets the chance to play all the remaining lines on the grid. The lingos are worth more the faster they are solved. So remember, time is money. Okay, who's going to play 4? Who's going to play 5? Lawrence and Chanel? 4. Obviously 5. Vicky and Nikki, what about you?
I'm doing 4.
Right.
Yep, fine.
All right, here we go. Let's play lingo. Here we go. Chanel, you will go first. Here comes your first 4-letter lingo, and it begins with the letter L, and your time starts now.
Love. L-O-V-E.
Start with some love. Start love.
Less. L-E-S-S.
Less, L-E-S-S. It's not less, but you found an S.
Lose. L-O-O-S.
Lose. It's not lose.
Lows. L-O-W-S.
Lowe's, L-O-W-S. It's not Lowe's. One more go at this. You could steal here. Nikki.
Lips, L-I-P-S.
Lips. It's not lips. Nikki, over to you. Yeah, one go at this. One letter away. Oh, out of
Like.
time. Let's have a look, see what it is. Lips. Okay,
Lips.
never mind. Nikki, it's time for your first four-letter lingo, and it begins with the letter H, and your time starts now.
Hour, H-O-U-R.
Hour. Good, got the U.
House.
No time.
Hair, H-A-I-R.
Hair, H-A-I-R. Good, got the A and a U.
Hot, H-O-T-S.
Hot, H-O-T-S, to keep you in the game. You're one letter away. You could still hear Chanel.
Hoax, H-A-U-X.
Hoax, H-A-U-X. Is that a word? No, it's not. Control. To use Chanel, can you do this?
Hall, H-A-U-L.
This is going to be a steal for £300. Oh, yes it is. Well done. Good steal. £1,700. We needed that. Unlucky Nikki. Still plenty of time in this game. Chanel, here comes your second four-letter lingo, and it begins with the letter S, and your time starts now.
Soup, S-O-U-P.
Start with soup. Good, got a U.
Suit, S-U-I-T.
Suit. Good, you in the right place now.
Suze, S-U-E-S.
Suze, S-U-E-S. No. It's not Suze. You're one letter away.
Sewer, S-U... U-E-R.
Sewer, S-U-E-R. It's not sewer. One more letter. Out of time. Nikki, it's up to you. Can you have a go at this? One go at this.
Suel, S-U-E-L.
Suel, it's worth a go. S-U-E-L. It's not swell, and it's worth a go. I've got absolutely no idea on this one. Let's have a look, see what it is. Sued! Sued! I bet lots of people at home were shouting that. Wow! Chanel, you said sewer, S-U-E-R, and that is someone who sues £540. Nikki, you're in control. Here comes your four-letter lingo. It begins with letter T, and your time starts now.
T-R, T-E-A. R.
Tear, T-E-A-R. It's not tear.
That, T-H-A-T.
That. It's not that.
Than, T-H-A-N.
Than. It's not than. One more letter.
T-H-A-W.
Thor. Yes, well done. £2,890. Really well played. It's now time for the puzzle word. It's worth up to £750. It's 11 letters. Long. If you're playing head to head, the first to buzz in with the correct answer will take the money, but a wrong answer means you're frozen at... Another time.
Caper. C-A-P-E-R.
Caper.
Where have you been?
Oh, everywhere. Been to Thailand.
I'm live.
C-A-T.
And where have you been?
Cater. One more go.
It's sugar. I'm starting diet.
Let me see.
Unlucky. Vicky.
Chair, C-H-A-I-R.
The chair? It's not chair. Unlucky both of you, but let's see what it is. Cigar. Cigar. Okay, Vicky, here comes your first five-letter lingo, and it begins with the letter P, and time starts now.
Peach, P-E-A-C-H.
Peach.
Let me see
Peach,
tea.
A, and it's in the right place.
Huh?
Let me see.
Yeah, before you leave. That's why. Huh?
Oh, you
Praise.
kept saying go.
Not praise. You're on time.
Piles, P-I-L-E-S.
Piles, P-I-L-E-S. It's not piles. We found an L though, but that A. Steal here, Lawrence.
Plank, P-L-A-N-K.
Plank. Yes, well done. Well worked out. Very fast as well. Good stuff. £3,240. Okay, Lawrence, here comes your second five-letter lingo, and it begins with the letter N, and your time starts now.
Never. N-E-V-E-R.
Never. Not never.
Nears. N-E-A-R-S.
Nears, N-E-A-R-S, not nears.
Knife.
That's what I said.
Note. N-O-T-E-S.
Notes, N-O-T-E-S, it's not notes.
Night.
Night. N-I-G-H-T.
Night, N-I-G-H-T, it's not night. Got that T, and you got the I, one more go at this.
Nitty. N-I-T-T-Y.
Nitty. It's not nitty. You could steal here, Vicky.
Nifty, N-I-F-T-Y.
Nifty. Can we have a nifty witness? Very good, nifty. Nifty £300 takes you to £3,540. Lawrence, you said nitty, N-I-T-T-Y, which means foolish. Vicky, it's time for your second five-letter lingo, and it begins with the letter
Are you wet? Can you please remove your...
D, and time starts now.
Death, D-E-A-T-H.
Death. Got the E, and it's in the right place.
Devil, D-E-V-I-L.
Devil. No, but you're almost there.
Delve, D-E-L-V-E.
Delving for £400. Yes, well done. £3,940. Vicky, Nicky, you will be in that fight. You've been a tremendous contestants. Sometimes Lawrence has got a hand to them. You're now playing for a bit of lingo pride. It's now time for the final puzzle word of lingo. Here we go. Here is your clue, Lawrence and Vicky. I'll put you up. I'll put you up. Your time starts now. A. Yes, Lawrence.
Accommodate.
Accommodate for £750.
Hello, Gadang Gaming. Hello.
A game of lingo is just puzzle words. You've got to come back on. Yeah. But in the end, Vicky and Nicky were just better at the lingo. So you should go away really proud.
Where are you from?
Vicky and Nicky, absolutely brilliant battle round. Well done. £3,940. A really good total to take into the final. We'll see you there. Well done. Lawrence and Chanel, I've got to say, it's been amazing contestants. However, in the end, words did fail you, and you didn't know lingo. It leaves me one word left to say, and that is goodbye.
Thank you.
Vicky and Nicky are through to today's final, where they'll have the chance to double their money. But can they lingo all the way?
Where are you
These
from?
are recliner chairs from Willowbrook. Sponsors, everyday favourites.
Thanks, Dad.
But don't worry, I got you. Pull out.
That's fine. I got this now. That's what
Just a car.
Hello, 6 viewers.
You can go. Good job.
Oh. Okay, I'm here in Da Nang now, but I'm from Philippines.
Cadbury ice cream, guaranteed not to last.
Fancy a free game? Beat the banker in Tombona's daily free deal or no deal game. There's up to £1,000 to be won. Play for free every day.
Explore East Anglia by train with Greater Anglia. The quickest way to un-London.
I first found out about vintage cash cow when a friend of mine used it. She said it was a real gem. I sent old gold jewellery, cameras, watches. I just put everything in one box. That just made life so much easier, so I went for it. Sorry, I didn't look at you there. I was happy with the offer I got. I've got plenty more to send as well. In a heartbeat, I would recommend Vintage Cash Cow.
Thanks, Wendy. Get your free postage labels at vintagecashcow.co.uk.
Don't skip on summer. Lock in your last-minute getaway with a TUI holiday deal. Book today. We'll see you by the pool.
Thank you.
Atoll and Atoll Protected.
Please, guys, subscribe me. They don't. They don't subscribe me.
Tomorrow starts tonight. IKEA, wonderful every day.
It's her.
Is to be put into a bucket. Seen simply as this type, that type, or the other type.
They subscribe me.
Investments UK will never put you into a
I got
bucket.
to. I got 107 now. Thank you so much.
Retirement advice that's as individual as you are.
Thank you so much, heart.
Sponsors, everyday favourites.
I hope you can watch my videos too.
What really matters now is money. You play such a great game of playing consistently as well. But this is where we get serious, okay? Today you banked £3,940. In this file, there will be 90 seconds on the clock. If you can solve
we
one
paid for the 28th?
four-letter bingo, you'll go
Huh?
home
We leave on the 28th, or we
with
pay for the 28th?
back today, which is
Yeah, it's up to you.
No, I want to know, have we paid for the 28th?
Yes.
So we leave on the 29th, yeah?
If you can solve a four-letter
28 because that's the.
So we haven't paid for the 28th.
You didn't pay for 28?
back today,
I don't know, I'm asking you. Have we paid for the 28th?
So if we pay for the 28th, we'll leave on the 29th. If we haven't paid for the 28th, we can pay for the 27th.
If you can solve
We'll
four
leave on the
letter lingo,
28th.
five letter lingo,
I don't know.
six letter lingo,
We can talk
all
later, honey.
90
I love.
seconds will double your winnings to a huge
Thank you so much.
£7,880.
And please watch my videos, please.
So, Vicky, if you want that,
How old are you?
what will we do with it?
Holiday.
A holiday. Where would you like to go?
Dubai probably.
Nice.
Yeah.
Who would you go with?
I mean,
Since it seems right. Since she's standing next to you, you've got to say that. All right, here we go. As it's the final, there's no time limit on your guesses. If you give a word that's not in a dictionary, you'll just be given a new lingo. And if you're completely stuck, just say pass and we'll replace it. Okay? All right then. Vicky and Nick, for the final time, let's play lingo. You'll find four-letter lingo with 90 seconds on the clock.
6 hours.
For £1,970.
Danang to
Begins with
Sally.
the letter B and your time starts
Camry.
now.
there, B-E-A-R.
This is for 2.
B-E-A-R.
There's a
It's not there.
picture there.
You've got an E next to it.
Where?
B-E-N-D.
Ah, there. 200.
D-E-S-T.
Best.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe. Let's say I will search later too.
Bees, B-E-E-S.
You don't see the
That's
you're
Best, B-E-G-S.
you're 10 years old.
Excellent. Well done indeed. Really, really good stuff.
that's a long time because you transfer somewhere.
Ah,
£1,970.
booking.com.
Here we go. For your
Try.
five-letter lingo with 61 seconds on the clock for £3,940. It begins with the letter R, and your time starts now.
Reach, R-E-A-C-H.
Reach. It's not reach.
Raft, R-A-F-T-S.
Rafts. It's not rafts. Got the A in the right place though.
Range, R-A-N-G-E.
Have you found the range? No. Keep going.
Rails, R-A-I-L-S.
Rails, are we on the right rails? No, you've got an L though. It's in the right place.
Rally, R-A-L-L-Y.
Rally. That was brilliant. Well done, Nikki. That was brilliant. Rally right at the end there. Fantastic. Still 29 seconds on the clock, and you are definitely going home with
How much?
£3,940.
Ooh.
Brilliant.
I can't believe it.
Absolutely. Well, you should believe it. You deserve it.
Thank you.
You've played brilliantly. You really have. You still have 29 seconds on the clock. That's enough time to get the six-letter lingo, which will take your total to £7,880, which would be just incredible. And I have to say, well deserved. Let's try and make this happen, shall we? You ready?
Yeah.
Okay. Vicky and Nikki, for £7,880. Your six-letter lingo, 29 seconds on the clock, begins with the letter D, and your time starts now.
Danger, D-A-N-G-E-R.
Danger, we're into danger. We're not, we've got the end.
Drain.
You're still young. You have only 10 years old.
It's not drained, but the iron is in the right place. 10 seconds.
Dinner, D-I-N-N-E-R.
Dinner, D-I-N-A-D-R, you know, it can't be dinner. One more go, quickly, one more go.
No, sorry.
So, what is it?
Domino.
Ah, right. Domino, but who cares? It doesn't matter. Let's have a look and see how much you are definitely going home with. £3,940.
Amazing.
How do you feel, Nikki?
Amazing.
Yeah.
Lost the words, yeah.
Which is a first. Yes, it's a first. tough game of lingo at times today, and you've been great contestants, and I can safely say, Vicky and Nikki, you do know your lingo.
Yes.
That is it. Next time we'll have more teams playing for thousands of pounds. You can join us too, but do you know your lingo?
Well, France take on Germany in the quarter-finals of the Women's Euros tomorrow night, and you can see all the action from that.
No, I'm not studying.
TV1 from 7:10.
You, are you
But
studying?
Friday afternoon with us continues next with Tipping Point.
Winterbrook sponsors everyday favourites.
Get that Euro Millions feeling with this Friday
Yes.
£96 million jackpot. Plus, 10 UK winners are guaranteed to be millionaires. Euro Millions from the National Lottery.
Welcome to Reelsplay Real Life Unfolds, where awkward spaces become favourite places, and space to work works for you. Welcome to more space to be yourself, with your room designed your way, where there's always room for one more chapter. Welcome to proudly on display or safely out of the way. Welcome to that feeling of home. Welcome to Sharps Fitted Furniture for every room. Book your free home design visit today at sharps.co.uk.
We got plenty of seats for you and space for your best goal. What about traffic? Oh no, we're on a train. Oh, now it's 30 more minutes to go. From only a tenner or so. Spend the rest on a travel pillow. 32 minutes, just over return up. Travel below. Luminaire or Express. 32 minutes to go.
8,500,000.
Huh?
8,500,000.
For
Flights.
2 of us?
Yes.
How much is that? Or we can go first to Hanoi.
Why do you want to go further away from
Huh?
Why do you want to go further away from Cambodia?
Hanoi first and then Cambodia.
Hanoi is yours.
Oh, okay.
Miles away from. You're getting further away from Cambodia.
Oh, okay.
Don't just see a place, experience.
I thought it's near in Hanoi.
It's nearer to Saigon.
Make memories that last forever at the
And then Saigon first.
Now for your second day free.
Well, hang on.
This is how to transform your kitchen with a little bit of magic. Kitchen magic. Kitchen magic
It's
transforms
2,400.
brown kitchens into
That's
green
booking.com.
kitchens by replacing doors, drawer fronts and worktops for less than you think. And in just a few days. Now that's magic.
4,000.
Kitchen magic today for a free
600.
brochure on 0800 161
Yes, I will.
4748 or visit the
Tomorrow,
website.
it's Saturday tomorrow.
You don't yet know what your next core memory will be, or who your next lifelong friend will be. The next first time, the next last time, the next moment that stays with you.
Okay, bye. So do you have school tomorrow? I no. It's Saturday tomorrow. See you again.
ITV London weekday weather, rain or shine.
Hello, hot and humid again today. We need some rain and some in the forecast, but it's not straightforward because we could see some very high rainfall totals and disruption as a result.
Oh,
Later
that's not
tonight
too
and
bad.
into tomorrow,
There's a Met Office amber warning of torrential thundery downpours, bringing the risk of flash flooding. System developing in France will come across as late tonight and early tomorrow. Thunderstorms follow on behind it tomorrow. Another spell of rain early on Sunday, followed by further showers.
Sunday, 119.
Well. So there is going to be some useful